I could see clearly now the rain is gone.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind.
It's gonna be a bright,
bright,
sunshiny day.
It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
All right, it's happy hour, everyone, and we are glad to be with you today. That was I Can See Clearly Now, The Rain Has Gone by Johnny Nash, not to get confused with Johnny Cash. That was Johnny Nash, I Can See Clearly Now, The Rain Has Gone.
Perfect for this kind of day.
Yes, and it was a beautiful day. Just got real windy near the second part of the day, but it was a great day to be outside.
The rain was finished early. That was nice.
Yes.
So good stuff.
So we prepared another Bloody Mary for everyone. Wendy, what is this one here?
Mozzarella sticks. Easy to prepare
yummy.
when you're in a pinch.
Yes.
We have our bacon, peppers, and celery. This looks really, really yummy. I see the cheese is oozing. Oh, there's olives peeking out as well. The cheese looks so good.
Now, did it matter when I was carrying mine to the studio that everything fell out
I heard a
onto
big
the
thump.
floor?
I did hear a thump.
Yeah.
And I wondered who was getting that back.
I went the
their
5-second rule, and I quickly put everything back in.
Who doesn't do the 5-second rule? It's those who speak of it and those who don't.
So I'm thinking that they don't look as good now, so if you looked at the picture at the beginning when you were describing it that we took, they were better. Now mine is certainly a little more messy because everything fell out, but I know it is going to taste fabulous.
I like it.
Fabulous. Who doesn't like mozzarella sticks? It's going to be a fun little appetizer with our blood.
It is. It's going to be great.
So I can't wait. Okay, one little side note. Our chaser, Corona Beer, has stopped production of Corona beer right now. They have stopped production in Mexico. A couple other beers too. I think Modelo has stopped. And you're going to think because it was named Corona for the virus. No, it's not. Mexico does not feel that beer production is an essential business at this time.
Okay.
So they have stopped production of Corona. So if you were a Corona fan like me, I would quickly run out and get as many cases of Corona beer as you can. So I am a huge Corona fan.
Yes, you are.
Throwing the line, yes.
Stock up.
All right, so Wendy, how are you navigating around at this time? Or are you not navigating
I'm really
around?
not. I'm trying to follow the rules. Some of us have to go to work, and thank you for that. We are closed, but I try to stay in except when we go outside and walk and bike. So I'm almost at the point, like if I do get in the car, it feels so awkward and off. I know there's people that do daily routines and they probably feel more comfortable. So I know you're out for once a week. You go to the food store and you prepare yourself now with a mask. And
I wore a mask for the first time.
Yeah.
When I went to the food store, and I tried to do like a 20-minute in and out. 20-minute in.
You're good like that.
Get out quick. Now the first thing I notice is once I put up my mask, I have sort of like a bandana.
Okay.
So I put it up. The first thing I noticed in the food store is everyone that had a mask or bandana, they kept touching it because it kept falling down. And I'm thinking, don't put your hands near your face.
Now they're touching their face.
Yeah. So do not do that. Once that is on, make sure it's tight and secure.
But I'm sure all of a sudden they have itches, like unreal itches.
It could be. Oh, it's annoying.
It's probably in their mind.
Yeah, you have to just focus on getting your food.
Yeah.
So my goal was 20 minutes. So I'm going down one aisle, and there is a food supplier there putting napkins on a top shelf. And he gets to the top, and he's got a bunch down below, and he goes, "Excuse me, sir, do you mind just handing me a few of these?"
What?
And I'm thinking, well, we're kind of in coronavirus here, but all right, I'll help the guy out so he doesn't have to. So I hand him about 10 boxes of paper plates is what he was putting up top there.
Goodness.
So I hand him that. All right, so then I go get all my stuff. I had to pick up the pace now to do my 20-minute rule. I get in line. And the woman, the person before me has to do a price check. So the cashier has to run and do this price check. So I said, well, let me just start putting my stuff on the belt. She gets back and she says, sir, I didn't wipe the belt down yet. I need you to take your food off. I'm like, are you kidding me? So now I have to take all my food off the belt. She wipes it down, and then I put it back on. Now, do you think I'm finished yet?
Yes, I know you are.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, no.
On my way out to the car, I pass one of those, unfortunately, elderly women in one of those electric carts.
Right.
And it has stalled out in the middle of the parking lot. So she asked me, could I help her carry her food to her car? So now I'm helping her carry it. My
Wow.
food store trip went from 20 minutes to about 2.5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what it was.
Wow.
I felt like I was very helpful, but I also felt like I was exposed a little more.
You were. So hopefully you got yourself together before you
Yeah.
came in after all that exposure.
So that was
but that
my-
was nice. You helped so many people.
I tried to.
That was
so that was
fine.
my story, and my mask never fell down. I never touched my face.
Great job.
Thank you.
Superhero once again.
Thank you. All right, Wendy, do you have a movie for us today?
A Bronx Tale.
Great movie. Robert De Niro, Chaz Palminteri, and Lilo Brancato. This was a Bronx Tale, but just a little side note. Most of the movie was filmed in Queens, for all you New York fans, because Queens had more buildings that were still up from the 20s and the 50s when this movie was filmed.
Okay.
So it was a Bronx Tale, but it was mainly filmed in Queens, New York.
Good info.
Yes, great movie though. Watch it if you've seen it before. It's another movie, one of those movies you can sit down and watch over and over again. You always find something new, and you can never get tired of it. All right,
Awesome.
So we went out today, Wendy, and we interviewed some gentlemen, some guys in the neighborhood, because we wanted to find out what are they doing now that there are no live sports on television. I mean, that's a big thing. Women and guys, mainly I think guys, they get home from work and they love to
That
watch.
has to be depressing. It's almost like
My gosh.
mourning a little bit.
Yeah.
That is really tough for sports lovers.
Yeah,
Guys and gals.
Sixers, the Flyers, and the Phillies
Yeah.
are all on at this time right now. It's a huge sports time. And, you know, some of us even like to do a little gambling on a few games. And we don't have that luxury
That's right.
now.
That's right.
So anyway, we interviewed. So we put a hat on and glasses. These guys didn't want to show their identity. So we hid their identity, and we also, with their voices, we made their voices distorted. So here's what the guys in the neighborhood are doing now without live sports on television.
I'm spending more time, like doing chores around the house, like cleaning the toilet. I'm doing more gardening and freshening up the landscaping. I'm riding my bike more with the family and also relearning how to ride my bike a little bit. I'm playing more games with my kids. I'm spending more time with my wife. Gee, your hair looks great, honey.
So what do you think of that?
I thought that was awesome. Great job, guys. Thanks for getting in on our little TV show.
Yeah, thank you very much, and showing us some of the things that you're doing
Yes,
without live
impressive.
sports
Yep.
on television. Now, one thing I will say, I am a member of DraftKings, which is a little gambling site. To compensate for the fact there's no live sports, they are doing Madden football on there, and it's no charge, and you can still win a little money.
That's great.
It's kind of fun. Like, I'll win
It's a good
25
hobby.
cents here, I'll win 50 cents
And you're not
there.
spending a lot of money.
Nothing out
I
of
love
pocket,
it.
and they're doing that just to keep people still on DraftKings.
That's great.
And I believe FanDuel's doing the same thing. So just if you're a gambler and you enjoy that kind of thing, that's for you. So Wendy, what about a shout out of the day?
I'm going to say correction officers and police officers.
Oh my gosh, those are people right on the front line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because-
Thank you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you. Police officers every day are dealing with the public.
Yeah.
And you hear every day, too, of police officers coming down with the corona. It's very hard, probably, for them to stay
Absolutely.
hands-free because their job is always touching people and things like that. And then you now hear of prisons getting coronavirus, and it could probably spread very quickly in such an enclosed place like that.
Yes.
So,
Very scary.
Our shout out to you for
Big
helping
shout out.
our community and keeping us going here. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now it's time for you to turn into life coach, Wendy. And do you have a
Favorite
positive thought for us?
I do. So this is about when you lose a loved one. It could be anybody that you're super close with, a relative, a friend. I lost a mother 14 years ago, and she had the best life lessons. But you don't always get the life lessons while they're alive. So it was really neat. Before she died, she said my dad said to my mom, Sue, give us a sign that you're okay, like a flickering of a light switch, which was really cool because now, 14 years later, through the years, whenever family and friends see a light flickering, we'll say, oh, grandmom's here, and it happens at the coolest time. So just know your loved ones are with you. But this is big on just getting their life lessons. If you don't get them while they're alive, pick up on them when they go. Because I do believe my mom, left us to learn her life lessons once she was gone, because we take it for granted when they're alive. So think about what your loved one has taught you and try to learn from that. And I know our family, we all try to learn from her and use her life lessons, and we'll always remember that. So that's a positive when you lose a loved one.
That's fantastic. And sometimes I too remember we'll be outside and hear a bird, and you'll be like, that's my mom looking over us.
Yes.
So that's really cool to do that. And I know all the grandkids think of things and they say, hey, that's grandma.
Yeah, so you can
That's
turn
awesome.
it into a positive, because again, you miss them terribly, you can't change it, so just find them because they're out there.
Yeah, that is so cool. Well, thank you for that positive
You're
thought.
welcome.
Always uplifting everyone here on the show. During this time, that's important, and so is happy hour. So grab your drink and take a drink along with us on these happy hours. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to leave everyone with a quote today. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. So if you had one bad day, guess what? It's a new day the next day, and it's going to get better.
I love
Just stay
it.
positive.
That's great.
All right, so tomorrow, it's Friday. It's our end of happy hour
The
show.
real happy
We'll have the
hour.
weekend off. We won't be airing for everyone, so we're real excited about tomorrow's show. Friday, we always have a couple pop-up little surprises,
Yeah.
and we will have that for you tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to our show. But we are going to tune out now and enjoy our happy hour, and we hope you do the same. Take care and have a
Bye.
great day.